Well guys, here we are again. Welcome to our channel. I gotta say that I have been bored off my ass, and I know Gina's feeling the same way. And the only thing I do all day is this. Man, I made myself dizzy. Let me turn off these nature sounds. I hope you guys didn't think that it was still raining outside, because it's not. It's like really sunny. Me and Gina use those sounds to fall asleep, and it works great. I gotta say, the happiest I've been right now is when I'm editing these videos. And the reason for that is because it brings me back to a place when me and Gina were camping, boondocking, over in BLM land, and just out on the road in general. We tried to do that last week for the weekend, and you know, all these places are still closed. So we found one place in Tennessee that was open, and it was heavenly. I mean, being underneath the stars, having a campfire, doesn't get any better than that, guys. This next subject that I'm going to talk about, I'm not going to bore you here, but regrets. Don't ever stop following your dream, or don't ever stop doing something that you really want to do. Because I'm going to tell you this, guys. Time passes by so quickly, and before you know it, it's over. And you don't get a second chance. So we are in Alamosa, Colorado, and this is the motel that we stayed in. Now you guys don't get to see the before. This is just the after, which looks like shit right now. We are getting ready to move on to Utah, and we're leaving this morning, but the motel that we're staying at, it's a pretty cool motel. It's an old motel, but they've remodeled it, and we came out to some snow today. And we actually had a good stay here. We're gonna go get some free breakfast right now, and then we are on our way out of here. So we always talk about that there isn't a whole lot of drive-in movie theaters, and we've come across one here close to Alamosa, Colorado. The Star Drive-In. You don't see any more of these around, so when we do see one, we like to stop and check it out. Looks to be next to a motel. Now that is really makeshift. And it looks like they got two screens. And I don't know if you saw one of our videos back over in New York, and they got the same thing with the swings in the front. I wonder what's that's all about. That must have been a thing in the past that they all had those. Screen number 1 and screen number 2. So you tune into the FM station, and that's how you hear the sound. Always nice to see these. We haven't been to one of these in forever. Hopefully one night we'll be able to catch one and catch a movie. Come on, Slowpoke. Stopped over here in Pagosa Springs, Colorado, and we just noticed one of the springs. We've got it right here. This is actually a resort spa as well.
This one you can smell a little bit of the sulfur.
Oh yeah. Natural spring.
I think the smell would get to me after a little bit.
Smells like rotten egg.
Uh-huh.
Somebody just took a shit.
You've eaten boiled eggs again?
Yeah. I ate about 5 boiled eggs and I done crapped on myself. I just had to get out of the van for a second because I had to show you this. We are in the middle of nowhere. There isn't a house in sight and there isn't a car in sight. Now, how cool is that? Just see a little light over there, all the way out there. And I'm like whispering like I gotta whisper. Ah! Nobody can hear us. And just as I talk, here comes a car. So we knew we were coming in late last night, and we tried to go to a BLM site, but when we got there, it was just dark and we didn't really feel that safe because we didn't really know our surroundings. So we came to this campground. It's called Cadillac Ranch. And our site had electric, which was good because it was like, I don't know, 9 degrees last night. We put on our heater. Hey baby, good morning.
Good morning.
What, you eating or brushing your teeth? Which one?
Right now eating.
So we have the heater and we had electricity. So we slept really good. It was nice and cozy in there. But yeah, what a nice little place. Now we are in a very, very small town. And there is not much here. So we were trying to get a hotel last night and it was pretty expensive. They wanted 100 plus, so we just said no, we're gonna go ahead and get a campsite, and this is what we found, so not too bad. Got some nice scenery all around. But the town that we're in is really, really small, and there's really not anything that's big for miles. The other town is also very, very small. But we are going to Forrest Gump Point, which is where they filmed Forrest Gump. And it's the scene where the canyon is in the backdrop and he decides that he's had enough and he's ready to go back and go home. Go home. Now you're brushing your teeth. Forrest Gump Point.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be pretty cool. So excited about that. But yeah, we slept good. Nice and cozy. What we end up trying to do is we take everything that we have in the back and we shift it to the front, and then we can have all that emptied out back there. It seems like more and more as you travel, you start not lessening out, but picking up more stuff. So we gotta try to figure that out. But we're doing a pretty good job so far. So like we said before, what we did is we got rid of all our summer clothes, just gave it to Salvation Army, and then we bought all new winter stuff, and that's how we'll transition, so we don't have to carry a whole lot in Mr. Van Gogh, and we don't have to ship anything, so it just makes a lot more sense. Let's have a little look around. Got the canyons in the backdrop. Big ass rock. Got the canyons back there as well. This was a nice spot. I think that's probably the highest we paid so far, $36 for a site. But we took a chance last night. Had to do it. But usually it's not good to get into a place late at night. And we took that chance and we lost. It was too dark to be able to see anything last night. Got a couple campers out here as well. So over here at the Cadillac Ranch. And this is what the town looks like. Not much here. Let's go check out this old car. Needs a little fixing up. That'll be a cool restoration. Missing the emblem. They got some light in here. When we came in last night, it was changing colors. Just needs a couple new tires. It's a project for somebody. And on we go. We're driving through, and this highway seems like it was just carved out right in the middle of the rocks. And up top there, as you can see all the boulders, there's a sign that says watch out for falling rocks. And if we look over here, you can see these huge rocks. There's one that's all the way over, right at the edge up there. It's just a matter of time that'll be coming down as well. Just amazing. Incredible. You know, you just see so much as you go along, and just want to kind of stop at everything, but it's just so much to see. But those rocks are really impressive. Look at Mr. Van Gogh over there. He looks so tiny. Riding across America, guys. So we crossed over into Utah. You can always tell you're in Utah because it's got the flat top on top of those canyons. But check that out.
Say something like you love me and make my day, like you always do, like you always do. Hold my hand and look me in the eye so I can tell you how I feel, tell you how I feel.
Has that rich red clay. Gina trying to be the photographer that she is. Get the best shot, honey. Welcome to Utah.
Yes, I love it. Now we're getting to so many of those places that we've read about and seen. Monument Valley, all of those great places I've always thought about, and now we're going to get to see them.
Everything we're always talking about before we went to sleep, huh?
Yes.
Wait till we get to Utah or Colorado.
I know.
We made it.
We're here.
We're here.
So we made it. We made it to one of the attractions we were looking forward to seeing.
Why are you
This
whispering?
one is called Mexican Hat. I don't know why I'm whispering. I'm excited.
Cut. Take 2. Action.
So we made it. I'm so excited. One of the attractions we've been looking forward to seeing, Mexican Hat in Utah. And we just drove off the road, so we're sitting right at the base of it. And it is just a sight to see. Just incredible. All around here, we're getting close to Monument Valley. But Mexican Hat, we've arrived. It's here. We're here. This is just so awesome.
That almost seems like it's impossible. Look at that. Just being held by a rock in between. Not too often that you get to see tumbleweeds, and you got to be really careful because they've got little thorns in them. But look at the size of that one. And they're just full of thorns. Ay, 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 ay. This is so funny. I was just telling Gina as we're driving through here, I started to recognize this place. And it's got to be about 8 years now. 8 years. And I took a trip. I took about 3 to 4 months off. About 3.5 months. And I went cross country. And I remember staying at this place right here. This hotel, and at the time it was my first time really going cross country, and it seemed like it was in the middle of nowhere. And now I have a little bit more of an understanding of where things are at. It's still in the middle of nowhere. It's close to Mexican Hat, Utah. I remember grabbing a hamburger there and then staying at the hotel. And I just thought at the time, and even now, it's such a unique place. It was a great trip. That definitely gave me the bug to do it over again. And I'm glad we're able to do this. I think Gina's really enjoying herself too. Probably the happiest I've ever seen her. Other than when she met me, of course. We were coming through into Mexican Hat, down a little town they've got there. And there was a 7-Eleven, and we're like, score! That definitely wasn't there when I came through. But if they were going to have a gas station or a place, 7-Eleven would be it. Because they've got the rollers, they got coffee, they had a couple corn dogs. Look at that. There's a dog just sitting right over there. It's too funny. Here we go. Feeling more fit. The more we go, feeling more fit. See the doggy?
Looks like a little bear.
That's what I thought when I first saw him. I was like, what is that? Oh, it's a doggy.
Hey, baby.
Hey guys, thank you for watching and tuning into our channel. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below.
Yes, and give us a like, send us a comment, and if you'd like to watch more of our videos, click on one of these to your left.
We'll see you guys next time.
Take care.